Hey everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. Welcome to the finale of Majora's Mask Randomizer. So, this has been a long time coming. I'm so sorry that I put so many delays between episodes to the point where it's been over a year since anything's been up. And hopefully you guys don't mind that I decided to just do a montage to get us right to the end. But here we are. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. And the final item drop, the thing we collected all those masks for, was a sack full of nuts. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of a special thing because, in fact, nuts are the first item you pick up in Majora's Mask. In the very first chest when you're a Dakiscrub. Unless you're like me and in subsequent runs you always skip that point. But also, nuts are completely worthless in the first part of the game. You know? Because nothing can harm you the first cycle, yet that's the time when the game gives you all those nuts. Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Okay, so there is one more random aspect that I wanted to throw in here for the final thing, and that is to determine who gets to beat up Majora. So I've put in all 5 of the Link and the 4 masks, and we're going to see who has the honor of beating each phase of Majora. So Majora Phase 1, that will be taken care of by Goron Link. Is that even possible? Well, I said I was going to randomize it. Second phase goes to Fierce Deity Link. I'm going to try and do it without magic, though, to make it a bit harder and more interesting. And the final phase that honor goes to Link. That's pretty fitting we get, except the whole Goron Link part. That's going to be just weird, but let me get the item set up I want. So we want Goron, we want Fierce Deity. Okay, let's do this. I probably should be Goron right now, just for the rules, but who cares? But what the heck am I supposed to do? Am I going to ground pound him or something? This is going to be so awkward, because the thing is that I don't think that as Goron Link I could actually take out the masks that are flying around. The game really gave me probably the worst possible option for Phase 1. I mean, there is the fact that he isn't going to be able to burn me and start the fight over, which would happen if I was Zora or Deku Link, so let's see how this will work. I'm trying to ground pound him. Actually, maybe if I just roll around and I'll just incidentally come into contact with him at some point. This could take a while. I'm not sure this was the best idea. I may have to edit some of this out. Oh boy. Where even is he? I can't even see him. Okay, let me just try punching him. Oh gosh, this is bad. Okay, let me just try the ground pounding strategy again. You're gonna see a whole bunch of jump cuts of this. I can feel it right now. What a way to start off this dang finale. Okay, that worked. Boom! Man, I never thought that I would find myself fighting Majora using Goron Link's ground pounding ability. And this is tough because you have to time it too. Oh, great. And that time it didn't work. Good. And he's going in circles around me. I can't even talk here because, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to just time this guy out, and he is having none of it. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. So I just need to time this right. And there we go. Hit number 2. Oh, and he didn't even go into the next phase where the masks come down. Okay, ready? Good. I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm getting the timing a little bit. Oh, and now my life's just going to be brutal because he's going to be using a different attack, and the masks are here, and I can't do anything about them. Except jump into their attack. Actually, maybe I can kill him. Oh, great. This is bad. This is bad. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, gosh. Why? Come on. Is he still rolling around? Oh, gosh. This is chaos. But hey, I wanted a challenge, so I'm not complaining. The only thing I hope is that this doesn't make this completely unwatchable. Also, I never realized quite how big these masks are. Because holy cow, they are giant. They are as big as you are. But the thing is that you just murder them instantly most of the time. So, you never notice stuff like that. Oh, stop with the sun. I can't do anything to you like this. Come on. No! That should have been it. Yes! Boom! Oh, gosh, dang it. I am dying. I am so dead. This is the worst. Because I can't take care of those masks. Because I'm a Goron. Gorons don't have any ranged attack. Oh, thank gosh Fierce Deity is next. He's going to be able to clean up a bit here. Clean up this mess. Oh, Please tell me that's it for phase 1. No! How many hits does he take? Why don't I remember that? He has used his sun attack about 5 or 6 times in a row now. It is getting very old. Very quickly. Oh boy. What did I do? What was I thinking? Okay, come on. Please. Thank gosh. Okay. Now, let's agree to never fight Majora Phase 1 as Goron Link ever again. And now let's break out the Fierce Deity, kill all the masks, so I can live for a few seconds, please? Okay. Just... Oh, come on. Where are you? I said I wasn't going to use the lasers, didn't I? But, look, I am dying here. Fighting him as, Goron Link Phase 1 was just a bad idea. So let's just skip Phase 2, get to the real battle, where I'm going to have to do pretty much a no-hit run at this point. It is going to be horrible. Oh boy. Majora's Wrath on 2 hearts. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay, the nice thing is that I can just use this from a long distance. Also, I know what I should be using. Great Fairy Sword, because it does a lot of damage. Gosh, thank gosh he only does half a heart of damage. And he taunts. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Right at the finale. Unless, come on. This is way more stressful than I thought it would be. Way more stressful than I thought it would be. Oh no, no, no! And I'm dead. Fuck this. I'm out. Okay, so you know that whole idea I had there of doing this with Goron Link and stuff? Let's not, please. Fierce Deity, you're doing it this time. You're gonna kill him, and it's going to be great. So maybe now that I'm not gonna be stressed out as all else because of fighting him as a stupid Goron, I could maybe talk a little bit about this playthrough or something during this. Because, my gosh, it has been a wild amount of time. Stuff has happened between episodes. Like, for instance, I was actually a bit ahead of the trend, as it turned out. Because, I mean, randomizers kind of actually became a bit of a bigger thing during my absence from playing this. Specifically, Ocarina of Time, which is a randomizer that I am definitely interested in doing something of in the future. If I ever get around to doing more than just finishing this playthrough off. Because, oh, he's already dead. See how much easier that is when you're not wasting your time going around in circles for hours as a Goron? But, yeah, I think that randomizers truly have just made Zelda games a lot more fun to go back and play than they were in the past, because I remember Ocarina of Time. You're really going to do that. First thing you're going to do is that. Eat some nice big sword slashes. How about that? But yeah, I think randomizers really have just sort of rejuvenated going back and playing Zelda games, because I remember Ocarina of Time falling way down on my list of Zelda games that I like to play. Specifically because of the fact that, you know, you go through the same process, you see the same cutscenes over and over again. It gets exhausting. And, you know, I didn't want to do it anymore. So when you then have Majora's Mask Randomizer come around, well, not Majora's Mask Randomizer, what am I talking about? When you have Ocarina of Time Randomizer come around, and it's gotten rid of most of the cutscenes, it really makes a huge difference. The game is just so much more fun and enjoyable to play. Oh, yeah. Look at this! Look how beastly Fierce Deity Link's blocks are. He's trying to stop me, and he can't. I'm not even using my laser attacks, which are basically the strongest thing he have. The one thing he can do, though, is kick. And it's getting a bit annoying. But I think he's pretty much done. Like, we should just have, like, one hit left. He's already at the tops, and he's down. Yeah, I mean, come on. We played Fierce Deity from the start of this playthrough. I think it's only fitting that he gets the final blow. I know I wanted to do it, like, randomized. I tried, and the whole Goron segment just decided to be annoying. But finally, Majora's dead, and the moon goes away. This cutscene, man. I always just loved this animation here. Like how they get rid of the moon, leaves just a rainbow trail through the sky. It's just so beautiful, man. Dawn of a new day. That end slate there has been a long time coming. Dawn of a new day. Ah, he's awake. 2 playthroughs of this game on this channel. One which never finished. And we are finally going to see the end of this. Sup, Giants? So... You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me. Oh wait, he's Mario, isn't he? Or is that Majora? Who the heck did I ever have as Mario back? I know I had Skull Kid as Majora back when I did my first Let's Play of this game. But I can't decide whether Mario was supposed to be Skull Kid or Majora talking through Skull Kid. So, if I were to give him a voice, would it make sense to give him Mario's voice or a new voice? I just don't see him as a Mario without the mask, you know? He just doesn't have the charisma that he does when he's wearing that mask. So, goodbye, Giants. Off they go into the distance. It's just always so surreal to see this game past the whole end segment. Once the Giants come down, did you save me? Yes, I did. It's been a while. I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. No, they hadn't. Friends are a nice thing to have. One thing that might be cool for a Majora's Mask randomizer would be if you... Well, just a Majora's Mask mod in general would be to possibly have it be Tail as a companion. To actually edit the game so that it was Tail that was with you instead of Tattle. Okay. I know, let's do something. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. I don't even think we've seen you this entire playthrough. I finally have it back. Amidst my troubles, I must bid you farewell. I don't did we ever go in... Actually, we did. I think we started it this playthrough in there, didn't we? So we must have seen him right at the beginning. Because he gave us our first item, I think. With that, please excuse me. But my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. Oh, you mean the masks I gave away to everyone? This is truly a good happiness. But you know, maybe after you defeat Majora, you regain all the masks that you gave away inside the moon. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. I mean, backflipping up Snowhead wasn't exactly the height of entertainment, but, you know, fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. This never made sense to me. Like, we're just, like, really have to go in such a hurry. He's been here for days, going through a cycle. I know it's only been 3 days technically, and he's probably in a hurry to go chase after his friend Navi. But why would you say something like that when it's just like, you know, you go through that chaos for so long. Simp! I forgot I named him that. I completely forgot that. Thank you! Simp. The hero Turbina deserves. And with that, we are finally finished Majora's Mask Randomizer. This was a really fun project. I just wish that I had been more consistent with uploads, because one of the interesting things about this is that this is a randomizer that's before randomizers had gotten so much better. Like, this is, like, the start of randomizers. Well, not the start, but it's, like, one of the earlier versions, especially for Majora's Mask. Because this has no logic to it, which means that it isn't 100% certain that you can complete it. So there was a good chance that when I started this project out, we would never have beaten the game, let alone actually have collected all the masks in doing so. The only thing that I think really was broken with it was the hot spring water, which for some illogical reason was not functioning properly at all. Otherwise, this randomizer, it was pretty phenomenal. I mean, there was a whole bunch of interesting twists and turns to it. I got to use a whole bunch of interesting strategies to just get around places. And Fierce Deity. Having the Fierce Deity mask from episode 1 and being able to use it freely throughout the playthrough was a joy. Just an absolute joy. It's like nothing else. I just wish that they'd actually put that in the game. Just let you use it freely, break the game completely apart. I guess they just didn't want to have to fix all his interactions with NPCs. That's the only reason I can think why they wouldn't just let you freely use it to break the game as you wish. Because, I mean, you would have gotten every mask at that point, so there's nothing really secret that could be hidden that would be a problem or anything. But yeah, so for a randomizer that had no logic, it made it super interesting. I do wish that the dungeons had been a bit paced better. It's one of the problems, I think, with a Majora's Mask randomizer specifically, is just that you need so many specific items to get into certain dungeons that the nature of the randomizer just leads you to only beating all the dungeons towards the end of it, when it would have been so much. There's just no real way in the game itself to make it easy to get to any other place in order. But I mean, we did do them in a completely randomized order. Oh, Romanian Crimea. Seriously, Romani Ranch will always be one of my favorite Zelda areas. I just love it so much. It's the most relaxing, enjoyable place. I love saving them from the aliens, helping out Crimea. It's just a blast the whole way through. The Edu side quest, also one of my favorite things. It's the one regret I have in doing the montage is not being able to do that side quest proper justice, but you know, it's a randomizer. I don't think you're watching it expecting to see everything. And I think that's one of the things about randomizers, is that they let you view the game without technically seeing the whole thing. It's kind of like you can just skip through it to the good bits, the interesting bits of gameplay that come from shaking up the item pool so much. It's something that you just don't get in a regular playthrough. It takes a game that you love and enjoy and just completely revamps it into something new and interesting. And I would like in the future to do an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I'm not sure how soon I might do it. I might do it right away after this. I might not. I might do another Let's Play. But, aw. That scene's also so cute. One of the things I love about Majora's Mask not Majora's Mask Randomizer, just the Majora's Mask, is the credits. I feel the credits just does absolute justice in tying up all the loose storylines, and you know, you build so much time getting to know all these characters, and it's just a beautiful moment to be able to see the happy endings that come towards the end of it. Dang it, what is it about the Andrew side quest? It's too damn wholesome, I tell you. Just too damn wholesome. But there is one sad part that never really gets resolved, and it is the transformed masks. Like the Deku Butler's son. I don't think that that's a spoiler. That's like one of the most talked about, theories in Majora's Mask. The fact that that tree was the Deku Butler's son. And that is the form that the Skull Kid forces you to take. So it's not a perfectly happy ending for everyone. There is loss, but there's just so much joy and happiness too. And I'll always love this game. And I'm just super happy that I got to finally finish it for the channel after all this time. Ooh. I had to stay quiet for that Saria song, but it's just so nice. Everything. Everything about this game I love. So, I don't know if there's much else to talk about. I think I covered pretty much everything. Oh, I don't know. Give me a minute. Oh, it's just so hard always, to wrap things up at the end of a project. And it's been so long for me since I've had to wrap up a major project that wasn't something small. Like, this was actually something a lot larger, and it's even larger if you consider the fact that it's kind of like the end. It goes back to, like, oh gosh, what was it, 2012, 2013, when I first started a Majora's Mask Ordinary playthrough on this channel and never finished it. And then I came back and thought, let's do something new and interesting that I'm not going to get tired, I'm not going to quit. And then I find all the important items, and then things came up and I never got around to finishing it. So I'm just happy to be able to do this game justice at the end. I know it's going to be a bit messy for things like the final battle. I tried to make it interesting, and then Goron, that whole Goron Link segment just messed me up, man. Yeah, so that's going to do it. I'll have some updates on other projects in the future on this channel, so all I can say is thank you so much for watching, especially those of you who watched this, who have put up with me not uploading in a year, over a year really, and uploading so infrequently. Any of you that have actually watched this from the start when I first uploaded it to this point, you guys are incredible. But I mean, I'd like to be a person that could do this more frequently, and I'll try to with any future series to not let this happen. And that's about it. So, Majora's Mask, love this game. Love the idea of randomizers. Really want to try to do more in the future. So, thank you guys so much for watching. May you soar like the amazing falcons you are, and have a wonderful day. Peace out.